Hey everybody, welcome to Ask Save My Sense, a new YouTube video series where I'm going to take anonymous questions about personal finance, usually more of a petty nature and not like a complete, life or death situation, and give you my spin on it as a nationally recognized personal finance expert. To start the series, because I literally told nobody that I would do this, I'm going to take Reddit posts. One of the most popular Reddit forums is called AITA, also known as MID butthole. And in this forum, people ask online strangers to evaluate whether they're in the wrong in a personal dispute. So let's get started today. I'm going to answer the personal finance question that is being asked in the title of the post is AITA for not letting my husband with $13,000 of debt have access to my credit card. I will roll the summary of the post as I'll roll the actual wording of the post as I summarize it. But basically, we have a married couple in their 30s. The elder husband, because this is actually two males, is in a lot of credit card debt, like $13,000 before they had even met each other. And the OP, the original poster, the younger 33-year-old male, had just immigrated to the United States, is establishing his credit, and does not want to let his husband become an authorized user. This post has so many red flags all over it, and it's not just about money. My intuitive and first answer is yes, do not let your husband become an authorized user. He's going to destroy your credit because he's basically shown that he's not capable of addressing his credit card debt. To me, it sounds like there's a lot of no transparency between the two people in this relationship and talking about how the debt got accumulated. Because when I see people with credit card debt, it's usually due to two reasons. One is you got into one really bad situation, possibly traumatic, and you just really had to rely on credit card debt to get yourself out. This is often the case of a sudden loss of income, such as being laid off or fired, a breakup of a relationship, losing somebody like a death, or a very bad health episode. That one I can understand, and I think it's something that you can work with together to get out of it. The second one, which I also cover in my book, Wealth is a Mindset, is a little bit scarier, which is when you've accumulated credit card debt because nobody taught you the basics of personal finance, and you've accumulated all this behavior since childhood where you don't pay attention to your personal finances and you rack up debt over time because you're constantly enabling yourself to spend more than you earn. I think in this case, it's the latter, where the husband with $13,000 of debt just does not know how to handle credit properly. And for this, you guys are going to need two kinds of help. One, you need marriage counseling because it's not clear right now that you guys are financially compatible. And it doesn't sound like this is something that you went over before you got married. Two, I also strongly recommend that you also go into financial counseling, either with a financial therapist, there's not a lot of them, but also with somebody like a money coach like myself, because you got to dig deep and understand what's the reason why your husband accumulated so much credit card debt and is unwilling or has yet to pay it off and wants to go become an authorized user on your card. There's a lot to unpack here. Hopefully, I wish this couple good luck. You're going to need it. If you want your marriage to survive, you got to solve a really big financial argument like this one as soon as possible, because it can lead to worsening of your relationship down the road. Hopefully this was helpful to all of you guys who are watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Save My Sense. And I'm going to also drop my contact information in the caption if you want to anonymously submit your story or your financial conundrum to me to give my feedback. looking forward to continuing with this series.